You did so a lot of crazy, like I was saying before, a lot of the craziest shit. I'm curious to know what you think the craziest trick you've ever done was.
One that stands out, I think, is like one of the last tricks. Maybe it was one of the word sections. Just doing like a soul grind over, stair
That's
sets
the
coming
one.
from the second one. It's just maxing out for me because I clipped on it a bunch of times and it kept, bouncing off the ground, trying to land on that rough pavement. And,
You
that's
clipped the
one of
rail
those
a bunch
ones
of
that
times?
yeah. And that's, I mean, but didn't flip or anything, just clapped it, and did running mans and stuff in the damn air.
Holy
And,
shit.
yeah, it's just one of those clips that I was either going to land it or hurt myself pretty bad or something.
Yeah, when you did clear it, it was just like by a
A hair.
hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Pushing
was
my
like
boundaries.
everything on the line right there. It's so sick. I think that's how that trick crosses the line there. That one's really sick.
Yeah.
I
That
like that
was
you
at a
said that was the
time where
one.
it was still considered a hard trick to jump over a second rail or whatever gap.
What's not hard anymore?
No, no. I mean, a lot of the skating is, I mean, in terms of like big, solid stunts or whatever, not much has changed that much. But, there's certain people out there still pushing the sport to the next level.
Totally.
I'm happy you said that the Soul 180 over was like the trick that stands out, because when I think about it too, that is the trick also that stands out. And I only thought it's like 2 tries because there's the fisheye angle and the long shot, but to find out that it took numerous tries, like that's fucking insane. What
Yeah,
about
I was
the
hurting myself on that one.
yeah, what about like, I think it's the same video, you do the fish ray on the roof, you roll fakie and 360 off the second roof.
Yeah.
Like, was that easy for you or what? Like I can't imagine that taking too many tries.
That was landing on nice, flat, smooth concrete. You know what I mean? That one wasn't all that bad, but it is lofty and a big solid drop or whatever. But I think that one I was kind of coasting. I landed at like second or third try or something.
But you don't get
Yeah.
many tries on that. Like illusion off a roof 360, like with shingles and shit. Like you don't know how that shit's gonna roll.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is more of the cool scenery kind of clip that stands out, but wasn't like the craziest stunt or nothing. I mean, it still was cool or whatever, but it made for like a good picture and a good shot.
Yeah, the photo is sick of you fish braining it because it's like the vertical. You see the whole thing in the shot.
Yeah, it looks neat, but the fish brain's only like a foot long or something.
That doesn't matter on that because it's not low either. It's like
Yeah, it was
it
like
seems
waist high.
yeah, it looks big. You know. Can I ask you about? There was a photo of you for a USD ad, I think it was, where you do a rough fish on El Toro, and
Yeah,
it was like questionable for so many people in the industry because no one saw the actual clip of it, so no one knew if you actually did it. Do you like? Did anything happen with the clip of that? Like, was it done? Was it not done?
no comment, man. No, just joking. Someone asked me that at the what do you call that? Blading
Lady
cup.
Cup.
Yeah. And yeah, basically I never really got it solid. Just kept clipping like my back wheel on the last stair or, coming off slightly early or just like barely nicking down the toe onto a Macchio and back up or
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah.
So how did it make it to the ad? Like, did that bother you at all that it was in the ad, or like was that your idea or someone else's idea?
No, I was questioning it all along, kind of the whole process of it turning into the photo. But I think BK shot it. It was just like, I mean, I didn't have a say like if it's going on the magazine or
Yeah.
whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Like,
Made for a good picture, but yeah, I never really got it solid on there. I mean, I was hitting it and rolling out of it, but
not
I
to
think
like you.
maybe I even did clear the last stair and like put a knee down with one foot, but it's sloppy, never got it clean.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, the it definitely made an interesting photo and good controversy for like years
Yeah, there you go.
afterwards. So that was made it legendary enough.
You know what's crazy? Like I must have tricked myself into thinking I saw that clip because I was like, no, he landed that. I think I've seen the clip.
Had a dream about it.
I guess I tricked myself into that. It's crazy. Human mind's nuts.
I saw a meme like a few years ago. It was the classic meme of like the above shot of the couple sleeping in bed and the couple's fighting and the woman's like is a bubble above her head. It's like he's probably thinking about other women, and the guy's over, and you see him like, did Feinberg really land that rough fish on El Toro? Like that's what he was like,
about it.
That was so fucking funny. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the rumors all slowly sprouted out of it because it wasn't legit, you know.
Yeah.
Whoever was there and myself, and like,
So just spread like that.
You started talking about like Blading Cup too, that you were at Blading Cup, and that was your first time back on the scene in years. And you won the Veterans Cup too, which is fucking crazy. How was that coming back?
That was so cool. Just seeing, you know, a lot of people that you haven't seen in 10, 15 years. Yeah, I mean, time goes by quick, and there's a lot of memories to be had. And then something I'd like to go to every year as long as I have it. That was a good time.
It was funny when I saw you there and you ended up winning, and I was like, hey man, you've been skating, and I think you said like you hadn't put them on for years.
Not only have I not skated for a year or two or thrown them on for that long, it was about a week or two of pain afterward, you know.
Oh shit, yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I was trying to I mean, it was fun. You have all the energy out there, all the people or whatever, adrenaline. And so it was a great time skating, but I was quickly reminded by how much it hurt for the next week or two. Shit.
That's crazy though that you didn't put them on for a year or two, and you went out and you won that, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in the worst physical shape. I could throw on my skates and skate, do tricks and shit, but you know, where I am mentally with it, obviously I'm able to do a lot more than my body will let me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a weird feeling trying to skate and feel those restrictions of your body not quite wanting to bend or be quite as forgiving, you know.
No, I totally know like that struggle from where you are mentally when you get older with what you've done on skates versus like what you've
progressed mentally. You know, I'm better than I was back then. I think I'm smarter, but no, my body's not gonna let me go there.